Rome was not built in a day. Every success has a story. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Though those steps might be challenging, rough, hard, and even discouraging, but perseverance, tenacity, consistency, focus, and determination have always been tools for accomplishment. So whenever life frowns at you, don't panic and don't quit, because the journey to success has never been rosy. Set your eyes on the goal and follow the footsteps of those that have gone ahead of you. Learn from them, but be wise not to make their mistakes. Stay tuned. My journey to success.
When you leave your village, they come Lagos. Who you want come stay with?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't go just come this sleep on that
that's a
beach.
very good one. I forgot to say that side. My maternal uncle actually brought me to Lagos. So agreement was that I will work with one of his friends. He was selling food. They were to pay me 100 naira every day. Every day.
Wait.
From morning to night, my salary is 100 naira. So when I look at it, I say, since I want to go to school, okay, keep the money. By the time I'll be traveling, so that I will use the money to do something, give me. Then after period of time with them, they didn't give me. Just for 1 year, they didn't give me the money. So because of that, I said I'm not staying with them again. So that my uncle was like,
why he no give you the money?
I don't know. For him, I don't know. He didn't give me. For maybe the money was too much for him to release as a bunk then. So, but I don't know how I would have been collecting 100 naira. I know I will spend it now. So I wanted to use the money to do something. Okay, since you are my guy, hold the money. Yeah, that was it. So because I refused to work with the guy again, he was a very good friend to my guy. Whether two of them share the money, I don't know. Then that my uncle said I should. He couldn't allow me to stay in his house again.
He chased you out of his house.
I am telling you, with one other guy like that, we were sleeping under the bridge, me and that guy. The guy is presently in the village.
About your whereabouts.
It was from there I now realized that there was somebody my brother introduced me to. Then at Apa Road, I lived within the Butemeta area then. Okay. So when I came back from that last person at Ikeja, one of the days I was thinking myself, what would I do? I remember that my brother introduced me to that man. Now I carry my bag, waka, find the man, go. Reaching there, the man was not around. It was the younger brother. So the young boy didn't allow me to enter inside. I was sitting outside their compound, front of their compound with my bag. So when the man came back, the brother told him that this person say looking for you. The man has forgotten who I was there. The man now asked him, I said, look, I am a brother to so person. So after much introduction, the man hugged me and accepted me in. And then, but wait, what I had the man going this last one, I wasn't going there to serve. As to go there and spend 6 years. Guy, I don't try. Life, no grey work. My intention was to go there. Even I may not have carried the money from their house, but any slight mistake, opportunity I see, my plan was to grab money, run to my village, and then maybe start school or continue. Because I wanted to go to school.
What can happen?
Yeah, what happened was that the man receiving me was another thing altogether. But the man showed me love.
Wow.
I mean, I saw love.
Wait. I don't hear them. Sometimes nobody say, we know say people get bad man, but the way you show them love, that kindness go even campus wey wan come hurt you. You guys go show am love. You go just say, this guy na good person. He go just free you. So sometimes when they show people kindness, even though say they come in a very bad way, they go still correct their ways. Eh?
Yeah.
God bless you.
It's true because I really meant it when I said I'm going to carry money from them. So, but the first day I reached there, the man came back and saw me. And then the next thing was like, how are you? How is your brother? What happened? My story was too long. We couldn't tell it that day. He said, okay, let's go out. The man took me to one joint, then at a Brickfield, Apa Road. I can't forget that joint, 144 Brickfield, where they roast fish and then you drink beer. You just sit outside like this and the man insisted I must take beer. Small boy. And how old was I? I was 16 years when I came to Lagos. This thing happened maybe 19, 18 years then. So it is not in my manner. The man was like, if I could not drink, I will not drink beer. I will not eat fish.
For waiting.
I told the man, I said, okay, no problem. When the man saw my sincerity, he said, okay, like I can take Smirnoff Ice or Schweppes. That was what I took. And from time to time, the man would take me out, treating me as if I was their last born and so on. The thing made me, I changed my mind. and then
decide
to serve. But I couldn't serve him exactly, him personally, because I didn't go to school much, and then he was dealing on computer accessories at a computer village. So he looked at me and said, "But you cannot do my own business." So he had a younger brother then who is selling clothes at Balogo. He now advised me to be going to the shop with his brother, and then that's how I continued. That's how, although the brother was not that good to me, I must tell you, but himself.
So there was no agreement.
Yes, there was no agreement, because although one of my uncle was coming for agreement, but I never believed I could do it, because seeing my upbringing, last born in the family, I was, almost a pet to my mother, and so on. So I never believed I could stay with somebody 6 years. Okay, you could imagine my past experience. Barely 3 months, I would run away. Yeah. So I never knew it was going to happen. So, but at the end of the day, seeing the way the man treated me and so on, I decided to stay. So when they come to write agreements, something told me, I write an agreement. Do you know if you will finish here? Or what if they write agreement and before then you die, or the man die, or even something can happen to the business?
Come, wait. Yeah. Why do you think like that? Why are you thinking in that
sometimes
direction?
We are human beings, we can be rational sometimes. I was just saying that thing. So I told that guy, forget about agreement. Just pray that I finish it here. You understand?
Told your master?
I told, not my master, my uncle.
Your uncle that brought you there.
Pestering me, I want to write agreement or something. I told him, my Oga, wait, make I finish first. So I didn't write any agreement. I didn't do anything. I was just there going to market with all my heart.
Okay. So let's go into your experience. What is your experience like in that business?
Yeah.
That area of business.
The team became very interesting. And it was na Nora Toboto, Ekobe. Okay. So it became interested at a particular time, and then I loved the business. Wow. In fact, I have no regret going to serve, because I can say that 90 or 75% of what I know now
was as a result
of going to serve. For me, it was a school. It wasn't just serving, it was a school.
God bless you.
Because first of all, the people I went to serve, apart from that Maoga, every person there, we are graduate then. Some later graduated. So I learned my English, I learned everything, though I wasn't that dull before coming to that place, but I learned a lot of things. From the... Like Bible will say that Paul will say he know how to both abase and abound. I learned how to both abase and abound through serving. So though, like I would tell every young person, it is not easy something. It's not a caram bread. It is not, I won't advise, it's not what somebody should do if you have. But where there is no distance, come on, go, is a very good thing.
I want to know that relationship you have with your boss. Was that their sweet, kind of relationship of a father and son with your boss?
Yeah, I served a very young man. He wasn't married, was a young person, and then not even as big as I am, but I accorded him every respect. Throughout my stay with him, there was no day, though, there is always misunderstanding as an apprentice, and then one boy, you won't get everything right all the time. You will learn the business, you will learn. For me, I learned everything, because even speaking, I was not good at that. But between me and my Oga, I know we have fracas most of the times, but it has never been, though sometimes the elder brother will settle us and so on, but we coped.
Okay.
We coped, yeah.
I would like to still know if your Oga was married then.
Okay, he wasn't. He was a young, like I said.
I wanted to ask if your experience with your madam.
Yes, I partially, because maybe 2 weeks before I left, he brought a woman that he wanted to marry who wasn't a good person at all.
Just for 2 weeks.
For
and
2 weeks,
she's not a good person.
Yes, even the family. The family knew by and by, because even till now they are not together.
Wow.
So it wasn't an easy something. It's not what I'm going to detail. It's somebody's life.
Yes.
So, but I'm telling you, it wasn't an easy something.
Yes.
You understand? So that's on that one.
Okay. I think your boss has other boys now, or were you the only person that was serving him?
I was the only and the last person. Yes. Something happened. There was a day we had. There was a day we had a misunderstanding, and then he was very mad at me and the elder brother who actually brought me into the house. They were living together. came into the matter, and one of the day I told the man something. That, sir, I have made up my mind to do this thing I'm doing now, against my primary desire. But if I cannot serve your brother, quote me, nobody again
Can serve him.
Because actually, my Oga was, for me, I don't want to use bad word, but he was somebody that is very hard to be pleased. You can't please him easily.
Wait.
I'm telling
Oga,
you,
no
it
vex.
wasn't easy.
Wait. I understand, but see, for you to train up a boy in the right way, sometimes, you know, say we will be young people. You get, wait, no vex. You get as you go dey do, you go be like say we no like you. No be say the person your Oga no like you. Now saying one may you be human being. So I think now most of the times the young generation, they misunderstand what their boss want to translate or transfer to them. So I want you to, is it that he's not that wonderful, or he was trying to transfer something to you and you weren't getting it right?
Okay, you are right. When I mean that he was not that good, doesn't mean that he was maybe maltreating me, not giving me food. As for food, that is what matters in the life of one boy. You eat very well, at least you dress, at least not that big, but at least you cover yourself at that period. So for food, I eat very well. But what I mean is somebody who is antagonistic. That is, the little thing he picks off and so on. So it wasn't easy. So now, like you said, I learned a lot from him. But one thing about him is that he can shout at you anywhere. You know that most of the children, you know it, they don't like shouting at. But I won't tell you lies, so whatever you see me doing now is what I learned from him. Especially most of the times if I have challenges or he want to advise me, he woke me up by 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Why?
Yes, he want to talk to me.
By that time.
And those are the ones that worked for me. So all those shouting in the market and then does not work. It didn't work for me because from childhood they don't shout at me. So he woke me by 5 o'clock. The first thing he would say is, Chinedu, remember where you are coming from. That word alone sinks deep down me. And from that parlor, I can still picture our parlor then. From that parlor, I will travel from there to my village and count all the communities and all the villages and all the, because I had good experience in the village very well. So, and those ones, till now, as I'm talking to you, I still remember those things. And they are the things that have shaped my life by and by.
When I don't hear them now, when you carry boy as Oga, try to understand the way you relate to your boy, so that himself go understand you, so that at the end of the whole thing, you go if it better for your boy, it don't better for you. Yeah. Now just the simple truth.
Yeah, that's true.
If you fail as Oga, those boys will go help you when you don't grow old. You no treat them well. When you old, you no go get anybody to call say, see my boy here.
Yeah.
And it's not good. So try to understand the way you relate with your boy so that they can serve you well. Everybody go make am, you go make am, he go serve you, bring money. Him at the end, he go settle am, he go do well.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. You said there was no agreement. So let's move to the next question.